In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the headlight assemblies on this Dodge Dart. Let's get into it. We're going to remove this cover. I'm going to use a 10mm socket, take these bolts out. Using a trim tool, take the push pins out. Grab the cover and slide it off. Take these push pins out, use the trim tool. Using the 10mm socket, take these bolts out. Underneath, there's screws holding this in. Use a Phillips head screwdriver. You may have 8mm screws holding this in. Just like this one, this is a 8mm socket I'm going to use to take this one out. That's all loose. Back here, I'm using a 10mm socket. Take these bolts out. There should be one there. Use an 8mm socket, take this screw out. And right here. And the same on the other side. And slide this down, and it slides right out. Disconnect the connector right here in the center. I'm just going to use a pick, slide this little lock down. Should just be able to push down there and slide this off. This one's a little tricky. I'm just going to use the pick and just get above it. Just push that tab down. Slide that out. Using a 10mm socket, there's a screw going straight up right here. Take that out. On the sides here, there's 3 screws. Take those out. Use an 8mm socket. Take those out. Grab the bumper and forcefully just pull out. Just like that. And right here as well. Just clips out. Do the same on the other side. Just grab up top here. Lift it up. You can slide the bumper cover right off. Underneath is a bracket right here with 2 nuts. Use a 10mm socket. Take those nuts off. Take this bolt out here, use the same 10mm socket. Now we'll take these 3 bolts out, use the same 10mm socket. This bracket will just slide up, out of the way. Now way down here you can see there's another bolt. It's just a smaller screw. You're going to use a 7mm socket. Take that screw out. Take that bolt out, or screw. That's attached to the bracket with the nuts that we pulled off earlier. It's a little push pin right here. Just use a trim tool, get underneath that. Pop that out, grab the light, slide it back. On this side there is a wiring harness that's connected. We'll just pop this off, just like that. You disconnect the connector here. There may be a little lock on there. Push down on the lock, slide that off. Then a connector here, push down on the lock. And one more. There's a wire retainer right there, pull that out, then push down on the push to release the lock, and slide the connector off. There's the light assembly. You can see on the back of the new headlight assembly, when you're done, you're gonna have to make an adjustment. You're gonna use a Phillips head screwdriver, and this is where the adjuster is. You're just gonna go down, twist it right or left to make it go up or down. In the headlight assembly, they normally come with test bulbs, so you want to replace those. New bulbs, just twist this socket, slide it out, pull this bulb out. This is a 194 bulb. Slide that back in, slide it in, and twist it to the right. Take the cap off here, twist it to the left, slides off. You can see down in there, there's a H9 bulb. We can twist the bulb to the left. It slides out. Disconnect the connector. And slide that off. That's a H9 bulb. Slide that in. Push it in. Twist it to the left. Put the cover on. And twist it to the left, lock it down. You got one more socket, twist that to the left, take it out. Grab the bulb, slide the bulb out. This is a 7443 amber bulb. Slide that into the socket, lock it down. Push it in, twist to the right. Now slide the connectors in. The retainer. The other connectors. Lock that down. Connector right here. Lock that down. This wiring harness is going to go right there. Like that. This bracket, we just want that loose so that we can put that bolt through. And just slide that in position. Now take that screw, we'll line that up with the bracket. Get that close and snug that down. That's good. Take this bracket, line that up. You can adjust as needed. Put the bolts in. And the 2 upper bolts. Get those started. We're not going to tighten these down yet. Just get those started. Alright, that's good. Get this bolt in. Snug that down. And the 2 nuts for this bracket. Get those started and tighten those down. Now tighten these down. Those are snug. And the procedure for the other side is going to be the same. Now slide the bumper in place. Get the top lined up. Tap it down. And the sides. Take this bolt, get that started right there. Tighten that down, make sure that lines up good. Take these bolts, get these started. Top one there. And tighten these down. Plug this connector in underneath, lock that down, slide this in place. I'm going to slide the top or the front in first, get that to line up. These two back bolts, get those started. Tighten these down. Same on the other side. Put these bolts in. Get those all started. And before we tighten those up, get these screws in up front. Tighten them down. Two on the side as well. Take the screws, get those started. I'll tighten those down. And take push pins, get those started, push those in place. Take this panel, line this up, and get the push pins, start those, and lock them down. Now we're going to get the vehicle ready to aim the headlights. Start with the tire pressure, making sure all 4 tires are set at the appropriate pressure. Remove any excessive weight that's not normally in the vehicle. Find a wall that you can drive up to where the ground is level. Measure 25 feet away from that wall and mark the ground. Drive your vehicle up to that mark. With the headlights off, look for the center dot in the headlight lens. Measure from the ground to that center dot. You can use a ruler to help you out. Transferring that measurement to the wall, making a mark with some tape. On the driver's side, measure down 4 inches, putting another piece of tape. For the passenger side, you only need to measure down 2 inches. Now turning the headlights on, it is easier to do this at night or in a dark area. Locating your headlight adjuster and using a Phillips head screwdriver, turn your adjuster one way or another to bring the headlight up or down. Once the headlight is adjusted to the tape mark on the wall, move on to the next headlight. If you're confused because the beams seem to blend together, you can always have someone stand in front of the other headlight while you make your adjustments for that one. Now your headlights are aligned and you're all set to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.